is Sportscenter.
This summer, we saw one of the best NBA finals ever, since it was such an anticipated matchup between the Golden State Warriors and the Boston Celtics. We had a lot of highlights, great moments, impressive performances. It was such an amazing series to watch. I'm going to be telling you guys my favorite individual performances along this series. First, in game one, we have Stephen Curry with an amazing game despite the loss. He had 34 points and also 5 rebounds and 5 assists. Then, on game two, we have another dominant night for Stephen Curry, who led the Warriors to take the W. He had 29 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. In game three, the Celtics managed to get the W. We saw an amazing performance from Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Tatum finished with 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists, and Jaylen Brown with said 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. Man, when I was watching Game 4, I was getting nervous since we saw a comeback from the Warriors that helped them to get the W. With a magnificent performance for Stephen Curry, he wasn't playing games, he was balling with 43 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. In Game 5, the Warriors struggled to get the dub, and we saw a great performance from one of the Warriors players, Andrew Wiggins. He had 26 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists. With this win, the Warriors were leading the series 3-2. In Game 6, Stephen Curry had another night in the office, with 34 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. The Warriors won the NBA championship of 2022, and Stephen Curry won the Finals MVP. Congratulations to the Warriors for an amazing road.
Let the celebration begin with 4.
Good afternoon, I am Fabián Vicuña, and I'm going to talk about the World Series. The long-awaited MLB World Series finally arrived and started with the Game 1 on October 28. The city of Houston, Texas, wherein the Houston Astros team faces the Philadelphia Phillies team, where the Philadelphia team was surprising with defeating to the Astros with a score of 6-5. On October 28, we could see in the second game that the winners were the favorite team to be champions of the series with a 5-2 victory of Astros. The third game took place on November 1, where in the third game, the series continued in the city of Philadelphia, and as locals, they won with a score of 7-0. On November 2, the fourth game also took place in Philadelphia, but this time the visitors were winning the game and celebrating with a 5-0. The series was tied 2-2. November 3 was game 5 of the series, so in the 5th game, Astros managed to win by one run, winning 3-2 and leaving the series also 3-2. But this will be the end on November 5 in Houston, Texas, in the 6th game, where the Houston Astros team was crowned as the champions of the World Series, winning with 4-1 with a home run of Jordan Alvarez of 3 runs and 1 more run, turning the game around and crowned as the champion of the World Series, and thus giving his second World Series to get for the institution of the Astros, where the MVP of the game was taking the young Dominican shortstop and great batting, Jeremy Peña.
And while you were talking, we've been, let's take up the shot in the locker room. Somebody's in the middle of that.
Hello, viewers in the Newscast. We will talk about the match of Bayern Munich versus Barcelona. This match was on October 26th of 2022 at 12 p.m. As we know, Barcelona had to get the 3 points to stay in the group stage for the Champions League and go to Europa League. And also, if we remember a previous year, Barcelona made one of the biggest humiliations to Barcelona. Bayern made one of the biggest humiliations to Barcelona. Bayern were winning that game, and they were celebrating that victory in their social media. While returning to the game of October 26th, the speculation told us that the Barcelona was going to play very good, but they play amazing. The other problem is that the match was that the name scored Mane scored a goal at the minute 10. So they quickly lowered the morale of Barcelona. Barcelona did not give up, but in the minute 31, Choupo-Moting scored a goal, and only Barcelona gave up and did not continue to give their best. And with this comes the Coupe de Grace, a goal by Pavard in the minute 95, and that is how the game ends with a 3-0 win for Bayern Munich against Barcelona. In this way, Barcelona could not pass from the groups and had to go to the Europa League. Well, viewers, that is all for today. I hope you like this summary of or we can also call it like a post-match. In conclusion, I hope you have a good evening. Ratings to whatever you were watching it and seeing in your next one. I'll leave you with my colleagues.
Today is the day that we met the winner of the 2020 NBA Finals. A difficult year for some teams, but also giving some great moments of good basketball. We got the Miami Heat against the Los Angeles Lakers, a duel between Jimmy Butler and the King LeBron James, as we were expecting a great matchup between these two teams. This series started with the Lakers taking the win. They took the victory with a difference of 18 points, in which Anthony Davis scored 34 points in 36 minutes played. The second game, the Los Angeles Lakers won again in a close game that they won by 10 points. LeBron James scored 33 points. Finally, in game number 3, the Miami Heat took the victory with a great performance by Jimmy Butler, with 40 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists. In game 4, the Los Angeles Lakers took advantage again and took a 3-1 lead, ending more and more the dream of the ring for the Miami Heat. LeBron James scored 28 points to put his team closer. In game number 5, the Miami Heat took the victory by a 3-point difference after a 3-point shot missed by Danny Green on the last possession. In game 6, the Los Angeles Lakers won the ring number 17, beating the Miami Heat with a difference of 13 points and with a 4-2 lead, making them the winningest franchise in NBA history.
And what a way to close out this championship season.
Hello, in the summer of 2016, they played one of the best NBA final as they faced of the Golden State of Stephen Curry against Cleveland Cavaliers of LeBron James. It was one of the most exciting finals because they came from playing a finals last year where the Warriors will win the championship NBA. The finals began with the Warriors taking the victory of the first game and showing superior to the Cleveland Cavaliers in all aspects. In the second game, Warriors will take the victory against the series locked with the same destiny of the last year. In the third game, the Cavaliers will start to come back winning their first game and begin hope of winning. In the fourth game, the Warriors will finish off Cleveland winning the third game and leaving the series 3-1. With only game half left to be crowned. But in the last 3 games, Cleveland will start to come back, taking the series and last the game with a game winner by Kyrie Irving and crowning the team selves NBA champions in 2016.
Got a goal. So here's
This is Sportscenter.